For those that have read the New Testament and Psalms, if you read the part, there is a part in the New Testament Psalms where it says, Satan will test you for 10 days. It's already been revealed. Satan will test you for 10 days. The 10 days of darkness is to do with Trump. Don't believe me? Read it for yourselves. And for those that haven't got a clue what's going on, I have been trying to share other scriptures to do what's meant to be in the Bible. Now, because of what's written in here, the Antichrist changed the word and the gospel of the kingdom. I'm not to blame for this. This was meant to happen. What's written in here should have been in here, because it mentions about the terrestrial paradise. It mentions about Our Lady being the part of the 5th commandment, honour thy father and thy mother. Jesus states in the Bible, this Bible, you have one Father in heaven. Our Father seeks those who seek him in the Spirit. You'd have to seek Jesus before you can see our Father's face. You'd have to go through Jesus. The prayers have never known to fail. And I've also tagged the royal anointing, where you can be crowned and blessed and anointed by God, the 144,000. Those that seek God will listen and read the New Testament. This is for the 144,000, the tribes of Israel rising up. Those that want to leave the old world behind, the old world is to do with the evil one. The new world that's coming in is where God's going to get rid of the old heaven and the old earth to make it anew on the earth. He's going to renew the earth. Now, Our Lady spoke to 2 French children stating what's going to happen, and the government are part of what's kicking off with this book. This book's been missing for about 115 years. There's only several copies of it. I've tried warning people, I've tried sharing the peace prayer. Sadly, TikTok doesn't allow me to tag more than 3 videos. There is a peace prayer involved. There's a prayer to do with the royal anointing. There's prayers there to do with helping souls. There's also a prayer to help with England and America. So, as far as I'm concerned, the St. Gertrude prayer helps you to activate your 144,000 light code DNA, cleanses you from the stains of sins. But you'd also have to take confession as well. Demons don't want people taking confessions of their own sins to expose the sins of other demons. I've also witnessed that. These prayers have also got attachments to them of promises from God and Our Lady. These prayers I've witnessed and I've wrote down, and I've wrote them down for a very good reason, so that way they're not lost, and that the churches are not lost. 10 promises, so there's 10 promises attached to them. It tells you, which I have also tagged in, but the main video that I've not tagged anyone in is the peace prayer. You got the prayers of Our Lady to do with King David, the Royal Tabernacle of God, which I have studied. I've tried to learn the best way I can what God's provided. This peace prayer here is what you need. This is to do with Archangel Uriel. So, if you can pause the video and write it out, or screenshot it, even better, and then write it out. These peace prayers are the best ones. This is to do with the royal anointing. There's 3 prayers to do with the royal anointing, because you're seeking peace, you're trying to live in peace, you're trying to keep the 10 commandments. You can pray, and it tells you about 21 promises to do with the royal anointing, how God is going to save the 144,000 and the relief of the elect that are left behind. Everyone thinks there's going to be a rapture. Everyone thinks that, but from what's going on, because the Bible's been changed, no one truly knows, because of the Antichrist changing it, which I have exposed, to do with the 10 kings of the Antichrist, which will fall. This is for the future generations, Our Lady warned, which I have mentioned. It tells you about the armies of earth are being supported by the legions of hell. So, yeah, the 2 witnesses are coming to help the oppressed Christians. They're going to come and help the oppressed Christians. It tells you in the year 1865. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be in the year 1865. There is a part here where it tells you for the future generations, which I will get up now. Pardon me. Here we go. 1846, and the people of the future generations. This is Our Lady speaking in sovereign gold, telling the children. It says here, the abomination shall be seen in holy place and converted, then the demon shall make himself as the king of hearts. It's Donald Trump. It will be about the time the Antichrist shall be born, Baron Trump, At his birth he shall vomit blasphemies, he shall have teeth in the word, he shall be like the incarnate demon, he shall utter frightful screams, he shall work prodigies, and he shall feed on impure things. He shall have brothers who, though not incarnate demons like himself, should nevertheless be children of iniquity. At the age of 12 years they shall have become remarkable victories, which they shall achieve very soon. Each of them will be at the head of armies. It tells you about the 10 kings of the Antichrist. People have called me a liar on Kim Clement's prophecy videos. I was given the anointing oil by Our Lady for a reason. I was hidden for a time such as this for the people. The seasons of the year will change. The earth will produce only bad fruits. What that means is people who are boastful, lovers of money, sexual morale, because the demons have made everyone imbibe them in the spirit realm, which is a form of idol worship, which states here, they shall blind them in such a manner without very special grace. These persons shall imbibe the spirit of those wicked angels. Jezebel is a wicked fallen angel because she used to be human, but she chose to worship Baal. Through sleep, and only through sleep are they making you imbibe them. They can even force you to eat foods against your own will and mimic you and possess you. Only through sexual morale they get you to be watching porno so they can control you and deceive you, which I have been put through, and I was meant to go through it to warn the others. I was meant to go through this to warn you lot. Because these beings are very adamant to bring bad business and bad company, because Jezebel's all about business. She's making it her business to make sure all the children of God are under her feet, playing the Mother of God, because the Mother of God stands on the serpent, so she's trying to